Hello. My name is Twan Roykers. I'm the founder of Kobus Outbound, a lead generation agency focused on cold email. Today I want to go over a clay template that you can use to enrich and validate your lead list. To set expectations right, we'll not be going over how to generate this contact list. We'll not be going over how to write the campaign. It's just how we've automated the process of enriching and validating through clay. I'll be moving from lead list as a sample to showing our full template on how we use the different providers to eventually get a ready to send lead list. I'll first go over why do we enrich and validate. If you already know this information, feel free to go forward 1 or 2 minutes. But for the ones who don't know, you start with your contact list. So a list of people with and without emails. Then if you don't have the emails, or for some people you have an email, for some you haven't, you need to enrich this. You can use data providers to find the emails on the web. Then you validate. We use 2 different tools for this. One to validate email addresses, and then you have some emails which cannot be fully validated. They're called accept alls or risky emails. Validate that these emails actually exist. Like we'll send the email and we'll not send it into there. Then you prepare your sending and your personalization. Like you prepare some custom variables. How have you personalized your text? Not go into this too deep, but to have it noted. And then you upload your contacts to your sending tool of preference. We use SmartLead. We have 2 options. Option 1, let's say we want to enrich with 2 different data providers. Move from your Google Sheets. If you would have to do all of this manually, you go into the website of one provider, the website of another provider to enrich, then another website to validate your emails, then another website to validate your accept alls, then back to Google Sheets to prepare your personalization. Then you go into your sending tool to upload your lead list, and then you send your campaign. That's not what we do. We use Clay to automate this process. Like we start with a contact list, now we upload it into our Clay template, and then we can even push it into the campaigns where we want to send it to. So we don't have to open these 5, 6, 7 different softwares. We just use Clay, and today I'll show you how. So let's say we start from this random lead list. Whether you pulled it from Apollo, whether some team member sent it to you, somebody else, there's just a list with people of first names and last names, and in this case full names is important too, and you have your company website. Let's say that this is all you have and you want to send an email. Well, for dramatic purposes, let's remove some more emails, but we will import it into our template. So we're going to download as a CSV into our template, which we have prepared in advance. Then we're going to hit actions. We're going to import this file. We're going to hit import people from CSV. Upload the lead list. Then we're going to hit continue. Then you need to make sure that all the different columns that you have in Google Sheet are mapped with the table. So we see that it does quite a bit of them automatically. And we still see that we have the LinkedIn profile. We want that. And very important, we need the company website. So we're going to edit the table. I'm going to hit save and run this CSV. And there it is. The list that we had from Google Sheet, as we see, we don't have the emails here. What this template does, it first normalizes the domains. Then it uses one email provider called LeadMagic to find email addresses. If LeadMagic cannot find email, it tries with another email provider called ICPs. Then we get a column of all the found emails that are grouped. Instead of opening 2 different providers, everything is in this table. Then of course, like if you want more coverage, you could include more and more email providers as a waterfall, but we find that 2 is sufficient for now, unless we have lists which need a bit more attention. These emails we validate with a tool called Debounce. Debounce is an email validator that checks, okay, does this email actually exist? It gives us back the data. Then it says if it's safe to send, sure, go ahead, send this email. If it's risky or accept all, you want to validate it with a different tool called Bounce Ban. If it's Save to send, nothing happens anymore. If it's risky, it will be validated with bounce ban, and that will show if it's deliverable or not. Well, this is fortunate. All our risky emails are actually deliverable. All of those results, so the enriching, the validation, the double validation, gets into this column called master email, which gives us the list that we're able to send to. You can add a lot more info in this table, like some data about the company. You can pull some more information, but let's keep this video a bit simple. And now in this same table, we could go to Smart Lead. We could use add lead to campaign. And we could even add these leads to campaign from here. We select our campaign idea. We link our master email. We link the first name columns, and then we can send it directly into a campaign. So, to summarize, instead of doing all these different steps with all these different data providers and all these different sources, we use one clay template, input our lead list, it's enriched, it's validated, and of course, needing the copy ready to send. So I hope you got some insights from this. If you want a template, feel free to send me a message. I'll shoot it over to you. Yeah, and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know as well. Have a fantastic day.